Hey guys, how's it hanging? Charlie here, your coach of the São Paulo Cyndaquils for the IBL, the Indigo Battle League, coming to you guys with the team prep for the week 9 of the IBL against the RHODE Island Regis, our good friend Steve. So to start out, we know that his team is consistent of very good drafts as well as very good pivotal Pokemon. So he has Megateria, which can be a special attack set with a life orb, probably Draco, Fire Blast, Roost, and Toxic or EQ maybe. And it can be a physically defensive set with leftovers as well. And it can also be an offensive Dragon Dance set with a Yacha Berry, of course. And this thing can set up Cotton Guards, it can heal bow, can roost, it can roar us out, it can sub. So this thing's pretty scary. We have to look out for it since it's his Mega. And we decided not to bring the Sun against him, especially because of the Megateria, because it can have Cloud9 before it Megas. So like, let's say we waste a turn to get our Sun up, and he goes like, I don't want that, and he throws his unmega evolved Megateria and just takes our Sun out. So that's not a good strategy for us to be running this week. And he also has Keldeo, which is justified, of course, very scary physical trap. Can be a choice spec set, can be a choice scarf set, can set up swords dances, can be a sub calm mind set. Most likely it will be a Scald Secret Sword, Hydro Pump, Focus Blast, maybe Ice Wind set. But it can be, I totally see this being a Swords Dance set or a Sub Calm Mind set. I totally expect him either to bring like the Rain, which we prepped for very hard, or to have his Megateria to pivot around our Sun. He's no Mega Evolved Altaria, I'm sorry. And then he has his Rotom Wash, very good pivotal bulky Pokemon with Levitate, so basically it's only weak to Grass. And it will most likely be a physically defensive pivot with Volt Switch, Hydro Pump, Willow, and Pain Split. But this thing can learn some things like Confuse Ray, can set up screens, can have Shadow Ball, Sucker Punch, can Toxic, can Trick, and can Thunderbolt or Vaporeon for more damage than the Volt Switch. So that's something to look out for. And then he has his Skunk Tank, which can be Aftermath, Keen-Eye, or Stench. I see him running probably the Aftermath set. If he brings this Skunk Tank, I don't really anticipate it. It'll most likely be a special attacking lure with either an Expert Belt or a Shaka Berry, with Dark Pulse, Fire Blast, maybe HP Grass for our Vaporeon, and Defog. It can also Crunch, which is annoying, can Flinch. It can go for Iron Tail on our Gardevoir, it can play Rough, Poison Jab, it can go for Pursuit Sucker Punch plays, can Rock Smash, Shadow Ball, and Shadow Claw. And it can even Venoshock for our Gliscor if that's something he was to run. But anyways, let's go into his Regirock, which can be Clear Body or Sturdy. I personally think it will be a Sturdy set, and it'll most likely be the mixed defensive tank with lefties, maybe the Ground type Berry, which I forgot its name now. Most likely with Stealth Rocks, T-Wave, EQ, and Rock Slide or Stone Edge. Then he has his Ninetales, which is pretty scary. With the Flash Fire ability, we have to look out for that. We can't just throw our fire moves like that. And it can be a Nasty Plot set, which is pretty scary. That's what I anticipate him bringing, with a Life Orb or a Pasho Berry, with Nasty Plot, Energy Ball for for coverage against our Vaporeon, Fire Blast or Flamethrower, and then either Dark Pulse or Sub. And then he has his Roserade with probably Technician, but it can be Poison Point and Natural Cure as well. I foresee him coming with the offensive hazard set with probably Life Orb, because offensive Roserade is so good. It can have spikes or toxic spikes, which is really awesome. It can have Sludge Bomb, Leaf Storm or Giga Drain, just one of them. And it can have Sleep Powder or HP Fire maybe. And it can also be the specially defensive set, but this one I don't anticipate at all, with a Black Sludge, then Synthesis and Aromatherapy of course, to get that utility off of her, then Extra Sensory and Shadow Ball. And then we go out into the huge threat on his team, which is the Ambipom. Most likely Technician, can be an annoying skill link variant as well, but I don't see that coming, and it can be Pickup, but Pickup is just good for like gameplay. Most likely it will be the very don't use Ambipom set from Smogon, either a Life Orb variant or a normal gem variant with Fake Out, Return, Knockoff, and then U-turn or low kick, probably U-turn for that initiative. Then we go out into his Fion, which's ability is Hydration, and it is most likely a rain support set with Damp Rock if he wants to bring that. I don't know why I got afraid of him bringing the rain, but I don't know, I just see that coming so nicely to break our sun if the Mega Altaria doesn't work as well. But it will most likely have Rain Dance, Scald, Rest, and then U-turn for initiative. Then his second to last mon is the Clay Doll with Levitate of course, can be an offensive spinner set with a Cobra Berry to prevent him from getting hit from dark type moves, or a Soft Sand variant. It can rapid spin of course, which is very annoying, but we're bringing the Stealth Rocks anyways, just a little spoiler for you guys. And can be Earth powered as well, Shadow Ball and Psyshock or Psychic, depending on how he wants to hit us, like on the especially defensive side or on our defensive side. And then we go out into Skarmory, which is such a good Pokemon. Like, you guys don't even know how much I would like to have this Skarmory on my team, like seriously. His abilities are Keen Eye, Sturdy or Weak Armor. Probably it will have Sturdy for this week, since it's such a good Pokemon against our team, so it basically prevents it from being just shattered to pieces, even though if it is a defensive set, which most likely it will not be hindered down that easily. And it can be a specially defensive set with lefties. Then it will have Arrowhead, Spikes, Taunt or Whirlwind, and then Roost. And Whirlwind's kinda annoying, as well as the Roar on the Altaria, because it means that our Metagross can't set up that easily, and we kinda want him to. We'll get into that just in a moment. But that's that, and it can be also a defensive set with Rocky Helmet, and in this case it will have Roost, Defog, Spikes, Brave Bird, and then Whirlwind or Taunt, maybe even Counter. But that's gonna be it for his team, and now we're gonna go through all of our picks for this week. So to start things strong, we have Hunchcrow or Sabrina rocking the Choice Scarf, and her spread is 252 speed, 252 attack, and 4 HP with an adamant nature. She has Brave Bird, Superpower, Sucker Punch, and T-Wave. And Brave Bird is here to take the most power out from our Sabrina, and it also hits both Keldeo and Roserade very hard. Then Superpower is our response to Regirock and Ambipom. And Sucker Punch is here in case we really need a priority, but it can also damage the Clay Doll very well. And finally, if we really do need to outspeed something on his team with another Mon, cause then Sabrina will be choiced into T-Wave and it will most likely drop. We have the T-Wave going on just for security, but it is there since we kinda only needed those 3 moves on our Sabrina since, well, we'll be locked into one of those. But that's her set for this week. And then we have our second pick, which is gonna be our Vaporeon, our Cephalothorax, rocking the lefties, of course. And his investments are 252 HP, 252 defense, and 4 special defense, rocking that bold nature. And his set is Scald, Roar, Baton Pass, and Wish. Scald is our only offensive move for Vaporeon for this week, to hopefully pick up some burns, and also so it isn't fully supportive. As we've seen before, Vaporeon can get some KOs with the Scald, so we might as well just run it. And Roar is our immediate response in case anything tries to set up on us, cause there's lots of things that would like to, like Mega Altaria, Ambipom, Regirock, Fionn can Swagger, but I don't see that coming. And then we have Baton Pass for that slow initiative I like so much, and Wish is here for, of course, the longevity overall of our team. And our third pick's gonna be Metagross, our maintenance, rocking the Lumberry this week. And you know why, guys? Well, basically it is because we noticed that both Metagross and Entei are like magnets to either burns or sleep powders or things of that sort, like thunder waves. So we really wanted him to have the Lumberry because he is one of our win cons for this week. And his spread is 252 attack, 244 HP, and 12 speed with an adamant nature. A very broke set, but this speed investment here is to completely outspeed his entire team, even his Ambipom, after setting up a Rock Polish. So that gives something about our set for this week. So his moves are, of course, Rock Polish, Meteor Mash, Zen Headbutt, and EQ. So Rock Polish is one of our win cons, of course, as a set against Steve, and we really need to set up a Rock Polish to be safe against traps like Ambipom. So Rock Polish is here to secure that our Metagross can be fully offensive. Then Meteor Mash, we kind of debated between Bullet Punch and Meteor Mash, but since we have the Rock Polish going on to get our speed very high, we didn't really need a priority move, so we're just rocking with Meteor Mash, and it is our stab chance to get an attack boost as well. And it can take Altaria and Regirock pretty nicely as well, so there's that. Then Zen Headbutt is our main response to both Keldeo and Roserade, of course. And EQ is here to take care of Skuntank, Regirock, and Ninetales. Then we go into our fourth pick, which is gonna be Gardevoir, our Desiree, rocking the Assault Vest, of course. I was so confused because I was bringing both Metagross and Gardevoir for this week, right? And like, I love both of them with the Assault Vest, so it was really hard to decide on which of them to use, but Metagross already has some like inner bulk to him, let's say like that. So since Gardevoir is more of a glass cannon Pokemon, we decided to give her that because Metagross really is a magnet to both burns and sleep powders. So she is rocking the Assault Vest for this week, and her spread is a little bit of on the broke side too, because she has 252 special attack, 196 HP, and 60 speed with a modest nature. And that speed investment here is solely to outspeed an uninvested Rotom Wash, and you guys will see why on our moveset. So we have Moonblast, Focus Blast, Energy Ball, and Psyshock for her for this week. Moonblast, of course, is our stab to hit really hard basically, but it can pick up a nice KO against the Mega Altaria. Focus Blast is here for Regi and Ambipom if we really need to, because Gardevoir is not as fast as Metagross with a Rock Polish up, but there's that in case we need it. And Energy Ball is solely here for, of course, the Rotom Wash we really needed to outspeed, but it also hits Fion, Claydol, and Keldeo pretty hard, so it is a good coverage to have going on. And then we have Psyshock, of course, and this Psyshock is here to take care of specifically the Roserade, as it hits with our special side on her physical side, which is her most frail side. So we've got that going on. And our fifth pick is gonna be Gliscor, our Constantine, rocking the Toxic or Poison Heal set, of course. And his spread is 252 HP, 252 special defense, and 4 defense with a careful nature. So we have U-Turn, Protect, Stealth Rocks, and Knockoff for him for this week. I think it's like the one that we varied the most, his set. So we have the U-Turn as our second initiative, because we have already Baton Pass on our Vaporeon to keep our momentum going for us, and U-Turn will be, of course, most likely faster than our Baton Pass, because Baton Pass is minus priority. And then we have Protect here, basically to guarantee our Toxic Orb to kick in, that's really important. Then we have Stealth Rocks to hinder his team's longevity down, most likely with the switching plays and whatnot, if it comes down to like a very, very switchy play game, sorry. And then the last move is the Knockoff, to take out some scary moves on his Pokemon. Most likely a Scarf, a Band, or an Assault Vest. These are the ones I'm most carried about. And our last pick, but not the least, is gonna be Thundurus Therian, our Moonlight, rocking the Life Form, which I have mixed feelings about, because Thundurus is such a glass cannon. I really wanted to Scarf him, but at the same time I really did not, because he has such good coverage moves, and I don't see us getting like the real potential of him if we just like stick ourselves to just one move. So we're testing the Life Orb for this week, like the keyword is testing. And his spread is 252 special attack, 252 speed, and 4 HP, rocking a modest nature. His moves are Volt Switch, Taunt, Sludge Wave, and Focus Blast. So Volt Switch is our third initiative move to keep our momentum going, which is unheard of for us. Like most of the time you just bring Baton Pass and U-Turn, or U-Turn and Volt Switch, but now we have Baton Pass, U-Turn, and Volt Switch. And then we have Taunt, that is here to both prevent him from setting up on us, but also to prevent things like utility sets like Stealth Rock, Spikes, Willow, Toxic, T-Wave, and so on. And Sludge Wave is our main response to Altaria, and Focus Blast is to take on Regi and Ambipom if it comes to that. And that's gonna be it for our team prep for this week, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I have to say I'm really sorry once again for posting the last week's battle and team prep 1 week late, but as I'm talking to you guys now, my nose is really runny, and I told you guys I was really sick, so I really hope you guys forgive me for that. Like, I mean it, I wouldn't want to not post one of the battles. I have lots of fun with all the battles that I do, even the one that I got 6-0'd, I had fun. Like, I was a little bit like, oh, come on, a 6-0, seriously? But at the same time, I just have so much fun playing Pokemon that just hurts a little bit on the inside not to bring that out for you guys, because like I had fun and it's just not fair to not share with you guys to have fun too. But that's gonna be it for this week, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please stay with us for longer later on today, where we'll bring you guys the actual match against Steve, the coach of the RHODE Island Regis, and I am so pumped for this battle, guys. Like, it's with a good friend of mine and it is our second rematch, so I'm really looking forward to that. And next week, I am not sure exactly, but I do think we're going on week 10 against the Mucha Lucha Haluchas, coached by Shell Shock, and he's been very good on this season overall. So that's something we have to be really scared for and look out for and prep our hardest. So that's it, guys, and we'll see you guys on the actual match later on today. Bye!